So now we're gonna look heating of dicarboxylic acid. The heating of dicarboxylic acid. Now what are the dicarboxylic acids? COOH, then CH2N, COOH. When N equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How we remember their name? We remember their name using OMSGAP. OMSGAP. O stands for oxalic acid. M stands for malonic acid. S stands for succinic acid. G stands for glutaric acid. A stands for adipic acid. And P stands for pymalic acid. So when N equals to 0 and N equals to 1, the CO2 gas will release. N equals to 2, N equals to 3, H2O gas is released. When N equals to 4, N equals to 5, CO2 plus H2O, both the gas releases. Let's understand this by looking at the real examples. First we have oxalic acid. When we heat, CO2 gas should release from CO2 plus HCOOH. The CO2 gas is released, remaining compound are same. Second, CH2. This gas releases and it forms CH3. Again CO2 gas releases remaining CH3COOH. Third we have CH2. Now what should be the releasing? We have written above that when carbon is 0 and 1, here N equals to 0, here N was 1, CO2 gas should release. Here N equals to 2. When we have N equals to 2, H2O gas should be released. If you look above what we have written, H2O gas should release when N equals to 2 and 3. Then CH2, COOH. When we heat it, it will form CH2, C double bond O, O. CH2, C double bond O, O plus H2O. It is succinic anhydride. It will release succinic anhydride. Fourth, we have N equals to 3. CH2, CH2 and CH2. Again N equals to 3 also. H2O gas should release. So when we heat it, it will form plus H2O gas will release. Fifth, when N equals to 4, the CO2 and H2O both gas should release. So H2O will release and any CO2 will also release. So delta minus H2O minus CO2, what it will form? It will form cyclopentanone. When N equals to 6, here N was 4, here N equals to 5. C double bond O, OH, CH2, 5, C double bond O, OH. Here also both CO2 and H2O should release. CO2 and H2O should release. So we have seen all the types of problem. Let's look some more questions. Question number 1, we have CH3 CH. When we heat it, it forms CH3 CH2 C double bond O, OH plus CO2. Second we have COOH and COOH. When we heat it, it will form COOH because N equals to 1 over here and CO2 gas will release. Now let's do some more problems. Third, we have phthalic acid. Here n equals to 3. Phthalic acid. N equals to 3 means the H2 will release any H2. This H2 dehydration will take place. So it will form phthalic anhydride. Phthalic anhydride. Fourth, this acid N equals to again 4. When heated, it will dehydrated plus H2O will release. Again fifth, when we heat it, it will give CO2 plus H2O. Here N equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it will give CO2 and H2O. Sixth, we have maleic acid. Maleic acid actually is cis version of this acid. So when maleic acid is N equals to 2 is there, H2O will release. Seventh, we have fumaric acid. When we heat it, there is nothing formed because the CO2 can be released because they are too far from each other to dehydrate it and generate a cyclic compound. So it won't for fumaric acid. This is known as maleic acid, and this is known as fumaric acid. Eighth, when we heat it, it will form N equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 here, CO2 plus H2O. Ninth, when we heat this, COOH and it will give plus CO2 plus H2O. Now what is the final conclusion? We have OMSGAP. N equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CO2 release, H2O release, and it also releases CO2 plus H2O.